Millersfield was the kind of small Pennsylvania town where the traffic lights blinked after 9 p.m., and the biggest scandal in recent memory had involved a raccoon breaking into the church pantry. Everybody knew everybody, and everybody knew Thomas Reilly. Thomas, 26, had lived in Millersfield all his life. He worked as a cashier at the county market on Route 7. The kind of guy who wore his name tag a little crooked and spoke in a voice so low you leaned in to hear him. People called him quiet, odd, or with a kind shrug, a little off, but he was never threatening, harmless. At least that's what they thought. He lived with his mother in a one-story ranch house with peeling green shutters. A high school loner turned invisible adult. No criminal record, no friends, no online presence to speak of. Just Thomas, bagging groceries and saying, "Have a good one," 40 times a day. No one noticed when he started watching the security tapes at the end of his shifts. No one noticed when he stopped talking altogether, not even the simple pleasantries. And no one noticed when he began writing in a spiral-bound notebook that he kept tucked beneath the register. On a faithful day, a lady visited the store. Her name was Claire Hennessey. She'd just moved to Millersfield from Pittsburgh with her 6-month-old daughter, Mia. Early 30s, bright blonde hair, warm smile. She came into County Market about twice a week. Always went through Register 3. Thomas noticed her the first time she smiled at him. She looked just like Elena from a thriller movie Thomas had seen years ago. An obscure mid-2000s psychological drama about a woman who escapes a kidnapping. He'd watched it dozens of times on DVD in his basement. Memorized every detail. The way Elena blinked when she was nervous. The exact shade of her lipstick. The way she looked over her shoulder in fear. When Claire smiled at him, something shifted. In Thomas's mind, Claire wasn't Claire anymore. She was Elena. She had come to him. She belonged to him now, and he had to protect her. Recreate the movie, but this time with a better ending. It was a Tuesday evening in October. Chilly, light rain, almost dark. Claire was seen on the store's camera at 6:04 p.m., buying diapers and formula. She placed her daughter in the car seat in the back, then opened her trunk. That was the last anyone saw of her. By 9 p.m., her car was still in the parking lot, driver's door wide open. Her phone was on the ground. The formula had rolled under the car. Mia's baby blanket was found on the pavement. The town mobilized within hours. Flyers went up. Search parties combed the woods. Helicopters circled. It was all over the local news. But no leads, no witnesses, no signs of struggle. It was like she vanished into thin air. The police questioned everyone at the county market. Most people didn't even remember ringing her up that day, but Thomas did. He said she seemed normal and left in a hurry. He made no eye contact, just like always. The officers didn't press him. Why would they? 3 weeks later, a hunter named Greg Simmons wandered off his usual path in the state forest 20 miles outside of town. He came across a makeshift shelter. Tarps, old pallets, and what looked like furniture from a curbside pile. And a smell. Inside, beneath a pile of blankets and trash bags, he found them. Claire had been dead for nearly a week. Her arms were bound with packing tape, and her face showed signs of blunt trauma. The baby, miraculously, was alive barely. Dehydrated, wrapped in her mother's coat. There were signs they had been there for days. A can of formula, a camping stove, children's lullabies scribbled on cardboard in messy handwriting. Police quickly linked the tape and rope to products sold exclusively at the county market. One brand, one aisle, and security footage showed only one employee purchasing that specific set of items over the past month. Thomas Reilly. When detectives arrived at the Reilly home, Thomas was in the basement. His mother, oblivious, thought he was building a model train set. He didn't resist arrest. In his room, they found dozens of pages from his spiral notebook. Drawings of Claire, labeled as Elena. Dialogue copied from the film. Timelines, a script. One entry read, "She doesn't know who she is yet. I will help her remember. The baby cries too much. She ruins the mood. Elena is scared, but soon she will see I'm the only one who understands." He had kept Claire alive for nearly 2 weeks in that forest shelter. Police believe he panicked when the baby wouldn't stop crying and when Claire tried to escape. He hit her once, then again. He hadn't meant to kill her, he said. He just needed silence. Thomas was declared fit to stand trial. His defense claimed diminished capacity, citing his isolation, undiagnosed delusional disorder, and obsession with film. But the jury took less than 4 hours to convict. The town was stunned. People wept in court. Women who had smiled at Thomas in the checkout line could hardly speak. "Just goes to show," one neighbor said. "You never really know the quiet ones." Mia survived. She lives with her aunt now in Pittsburgh. Her first word was "Mama." She says it often. And Register 3 at the county market stays empty now. A quiet, haunted space no one wants to stand in.